So now we're in Burgos and we're boarding a train, and that is going to be our final stay in Spain. We've had our last meal, but we have to talk about what we thought about the Camino. We haven't really discussed that at all.
We've got a lot of questions from you guys, so we're going to answer some of those. We're going to throw in some things that we think are relevant, and I'm going to be totally kind of non-professional here and read them or say them from my phone because I cannot remember them all. So you guys just want to get started?
Yep.
Take me anywhere that you want. I don't even care if we come back again.
Sorry.
And as long as the stars are shining above us, then I just wanna be where you are.
So this is probably the last walk that we're gonna do filming on the Camino de Santiago. We're walking to the train station. We're hoping to get a train tonight or today, or in like an hour. To somewhere. Because our inability to forecast when we're gonna land left us with an inability to say when we're gonna leave. Once we figure out where we're gonna leave and when we're gonna leave and how we're gonna leave, we're in desperation mode. Not desperation mode, but we're not hitchhiking. But we have to get creative. Tengo que ir hasta Endaria, Endaria. Ajá. We are on a taxi. We're going to the train station. We're going to the bus station. We think that we can hopefully catch a bus. This whole trip just got totally complicated at this moment because we don't know how we're going to get there at this point. The train is totally sold out. Train station to bus station to
Well, I mean, the good thing is that if we get on the bus and we get to go 8 hours to where we can catch a train, it's Burgos, and it was one of our, I think it was our favorite city that we went into, right, Will?
Yeah, we'll be arriving like at 9 o'clock at night.
I know. All right, we're getting on a bus at 1 o'clock.
¿Cuánto tiempo dura? 9:30 de la noche. Ok, ¿y tú sabes si el bus tiene algo de electricidad o no? ¿Ah, sí?
Yay! Will can work on the bus. He's very happy. Of course, I won't be working on the bus because the last bus I almost threw up on. So we're going to Burgos? Burgos? Where are we going?
We're going to Burgos.
Yay! We're making it.
Okay,
we'll
so
get
now
there.
we have to book the tickets for the train
For the
tomorrow.
train for tomorrow.
Yeah. 8-hour bus ride that we have.
Versus a 4-hour train ride.
Versus a 4-hour train ride. Versus comfort. Versus whatever. But
Now, you're lucky because you can work
Kids
and do
over
this.
here.
I cannot. So a train ride is a bummer. A bus ride is really a bummer for me because I get bus sick.
But there's electricity, so we can easily.
He can work.
I can work. And
I
you
don't
can
really.
try. You
no
can watch a
way.
movie.
I almost threw up on the last bus. You
can
saw
still
me
watch
laying
a
on the
movie.
sidewalk. No way. I looked at their movie for 30 seconds and I thought I was going to pass out.
All right. Well, that's our plan right now.
Is it us? Probably is, most likely.
There are
I go home alone tonight. Truth unfolds to me tonight.
So this is it. This is our last of
Sorry,
our
that's a
journey.
dash. I thought that was a hair hanging off.
This
Sorry.
is the last of our journey that is part of our Camino. We've taken the last 36 hours, and we've gone from Finisterre to Santiago.
8 hours on a bus to staying in a hotel with lovely sheets and a bathroom and a bidet.
And so now we're in Burgos and we're boarding a train, and that is going to be our final stay in Spain. We've had our last meal, but we have to talk about what we thought about the Camino. We haven't really discussed that at all.
We've got a lot of questions from you guys, so we're going to answer some of those. We're going to throw in some things that we think are relevant, and I'm going to be totally kind of non-professional here and read them or say them from my phone because I cannot remember them all. So you guys just want to get started?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to give their own opinion. Okay, hardest part of the trail physically, like the hardest spot on the trail for you.
Cerebro. They're the place that starts with the O. Gears. Keep going up, I'm guessing.
Just about 3 more miles.
Really? Done 2K already?
Huh?
You done 2K 5K already.
No, 3 miles.
We have 3 miles left. 5K.
It's like 5K.
Yes, we've gone 2K.
Okay, for me it was coming into Burgos when I had all the blisters and I could barely
I
walk?
believe it was.
Was that Burgos?
really painful.
You'd think I just walked across the Sahara Desert without a camel and no water and a pack.
That sounds like drama to me.
That was, and here we are back here again, reminiscing. I had like 8 blisters and I was dragging my feet and it was really hard. Largo?
I'd say my hardest part was Meseta.
Meseta?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm thinking.
You're thinking about taking your pants and turning them into shorts?
Yep.
It's really hot, isn't it?
It's so hot.
It's actually really, really hot.
It's 95 degrees.
Okay, most inspirational person on the trail.
The girl we met from Hungary, I think it was at the end, the last day. Well, not the last day, the day in Santiago.
There were so many inspirational people. OK, who has survived. You guys have seen him a lot. He's WorldTowning famous now.
So your name is okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. But if you pronounce it in Swedish, it's Åke.
That's a
I
lovely.
can't believe it's taken this long walking with you until we got to know your name.
He survived 2 strokes and then changed his life. I mean, there are just so many families doing this, people going through divorce. For me, with Avalon, the girl, when we were coming into Hungary that joined us at the very end, just seemed like magic.
Me too! Me three!
This was such a fun way.
No, just say, I thought I was crazy when I've met you guys and now I feel so normal.
Largo?
I'd say it'd be okay, Malibu.
Malibu.
Avalon!
Yeah,
Is that it for the rain?
I hope so.
And look who we found again.
Hola.
We got Malibu with us again. It's been a couple days.
Been a couple countries.
I liked a lot of people.
I know, it's hard to pick. I know, Pauline and Nikolai, I mean, they're awesome as well.
Yes.
These are the 2 people who got us up to hike with the moon and we're celebrating now.
Yeah.
Woo, it was awesome, guys.
Yeah, and painful.
Everyone. I mean, it's hard to, I hate to almost say this because I don't want to forget anyone, but Will?
My favorite was the Finnish grandfather. He was traveling with his 2 grandchildren, and he wanted to do the Camino because he wanted to show his 2 grandchildren what the world is like outside of their.
Yeah, he was great. Everyone, okay, if we didn't mention you, we still think you're great. I mean, okay, next question. Least inspirational person on the trail.
I think we all agree on this one. French lady.
But we don't know
Well,
if
we
she's
don't know if
French.
she was French. We're not certain. The lady who,
I don't think we talked about her, did we?
We did.
I don't know if we talked
We
about her,
did.
but I guess this is a great time to say there are many ways to do the way, and if you watch our first video, you will listen to the man that spoke to us, our first Camino video, and he gave us some great advice, and we took it to heart.
What I want to tell you is that the way is not a race. The way is not a competition. You're not on the way to prove anything to anyone, especially not to yourself.
You don't judge anyone else's way of doing the way, and the woman who judged our way was very, very mean and made us really kind of sad. And it was on our last day into Santiago, and
But that was her way to judge.
That
everyone
was
else's
her way, and you know what? At first we were really upset, but I kind of, that whole saying, it's not us, it's her. I hope she found what she was looking for on the way, even if it was on the last day, and she found happiness and learned that it's not good to judge other people's ways. So, you guys
Take the way your way and do the way your way.
exactly. Favorite albergue? Do you
I
want to
loved the albergue in Azofra where Laura and I had our own room.
go and pack? Okay.
I wanted to, what about you, Mom?
I like that one a lot too. I love the one where we had the salad, where we met the Finnish grandfather, where we had a loft.
Which was in
bedroom.
Gunsel.
That was nice too.
That was really nice.
Oh my gosh.
This is gonna be our favorite room.
This is our bed for the night. Oh my goodness. Who's a happy guy?
And then
And then my favorite was Casa Domingo.
I like that one too, Casa Domingo. that was
yeah,
really lovely.
Casa Domingo
and I think
was-
the food was great, and the lady and husband who ran it was wonderful.
This is, look at this. We get a whole wing of the albergue to ourselves. We get to run around naked, Jess.
That's so funny.
What did you have another favorite?
I know I have another one. That other one where they where Christine, That
Christine. That was really nice. That was a great community dinner.
What's the meaning of doing the Camino? What does the Camino bring to people who walk it? So a lot of you started already in Saint-Jean, and the first day they thought, oh my God, what did I imagine? Why did I see that movie? But nevertheless, physically you become stronger. And you cannot stop because you have told your whole family, all your friends, that you are going to walk half of Spain on foot. So you have to continue. Your whole life changes, and you have a quite simple life on the Camino. You just walk, you talk, you eat, you drink, and if you're lucky, you sleep. And you sleep together with people you don't know their first name. But you know how they smell, and you even know better how they snore. And then after sometimes you have some strange thoughts in your head, and you say, I can survive with everything I carry, and my house is full of things. And you have other strange things. And a lot of them has to deal with things you have forgotten or things you have left behind. Some walk the Camino and have left behind their loved ones or their problems. But then they approach Santiago, and although it wasn't your purpose, and although maybe you won't notice it at first, you will have be changed. Because the Camino changes people. And if you don't believe it, look at all the people who've done it. Yes. They will say, I have a life before the Camino and I have life after the Camino. Whether you like it or not, you will have be changed. And I hope you will enjoy my meal. And when you're back home and you feel that you have changed, that you will still think of me and of my speech and of my dinner. So enjoy your meal and enjoy the rest of your Camino.
All right. Oh boy. Least favorite albergue or sleeping.
Easy.
What was it?
Gragnon.
The Donativo.
Gragnon. We get to do yoga.
Wow.
We're sleeping on yoga mats. That's pretty cool.
This is our spot for the next night.
This is the closest I think you've ever been to another human being sleeping that's not family. I'm not going to say that this is not taking me way out of my comfort zone, because it is, but I'm up for something different.
You like it, Largo?
Largo's going to bed already.
There are no pillows.
Yeah.
That was not my least favorite.
What was your least favorite?
Well, I mean, I think it was your least favorite for only a partial reason, not the entire reason.
Right. The sleeping accommodations were really bad. I mean, but I think there was a lesson there for all of us, right?
No more donativos.
No, but appreciate what you have. Because we slept on yoga mats like this, and we had no blanket, no pillow, which had happened before, but it was really cold. However, the experience of cooking the community meal with everyone, and then the sharing time where we passed around the candle and talked about what we were grateful for was really awesome.
The entire package. My least favorite was Puerto Marin, which was the second place after we got the last 100K. It feels like a hospital. It totally feels like a hospital, but it's clean like a hospital too. Where we had the hospital beds and the light was on till 11 o'clock at night.
That one was really bad.
Largo and I had a fun time there.
I didn't like that the lights were on till 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be gained by having the lights on.
We're usually up till 11 o'clock at night, but if we wanted to go to bed, we want to have the option, and that was kind of weird. Favorite Camino experience overall?
I loved when we were walking on the Meseta, but when we were walking up through mountains like with a lot of greenery, and I can just think and I don't have to look for the signs because it's just one straight shot.
Yeah, because Avalon was primarily in charge of directions, so she had a big responsibility.
I don't want to be on camera right now.
I'm addicted to the love that you're giving. Every minute, every day I've been craving. And I don't wanna get you out of my system. No, 'Cause I like the way it feels when you touch me. You got me good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You got me good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, babe.
Not because I'm doing anything, just because he's following us. Daddy wants us to keep him.
My overall experience was exactly why we came here, was to bond deeper as a family, and I think we really did. And then kind of a sub-category of that was to watch these two just really navigate well and grow. And I know, I'm gonna get all whiny and cryy, but Largo's flying his bird. That's a cool bird, Largo. Look at that, that's very creative. Look how happy they are. 100K left. How did we sleep overall?
Pretty well.
You slept pretty well.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many.
So these are the crazy cats who convinced us to hike in the middle of the night with them.
And I can feel the sun on my skin. Beginning to thaw from within.
You guys are sharing a Gatorade. Oh, look at that, how cute. You guys are like taking little sips from it?
So how do you make sure it's equal?
Largo, I'm pretty sure.
Largo learned his slurping skills from me. Good job, Largo.
You guys grew so much and you worked so hard together and you navigated so much and you went through weird sleeping accommodations and different food and I think you did a fabulous job.
You guys did an amazing job.
Best overall experience.
I got to figure out what I wanted for my birthday.
Oh, there you go.
6 months from now.
It took 44 days to figure that out. How about you, Will?
Besides watching you guys become better brother and sister and all of us spending more time together, my favorite experience was watching you guys hit that 42K walk, that last walk
We were
into
motivated. We wanted to go there. It was
Santiago, and you guys took no way away from that, and then you just jumped into it. All right, so we are now at the 9K mark. We just stopped here for an ice cream and a caffeinated beverage and I don't know what, a shot of reality. We have, what, 2 hours? 2 hours left? And
We've done 45K. But seriously, if I feel fine. I feel great.
all right, we
I
are.
could go another 45K.
But basically, we're gonna try this. We're gonna do this, right?
We're gonna try this. We're doing this.
All right. No, regardless.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Right, even when Daddy and I are like, I don't know if we can make it, you're like, come on, you can do it. I'm like, well, I don't think we're gonna make it. He's like, just pretend we're gonna make it for the kids.
We were all in pain, and you guys just like pushed us all the way through.
We were not all in pain.
Give me a 6K. 6K. Give me a. Are we almost there? Yes. Okay.
Do we want to be here? Maybe.
Maybe.
Can we go further?
Yes.
Well, Daddy and I
was in pain.
drove.
I have one thing to say. I liked being the CNN reporter.
Was that a good part of your experience?
It was fun. Camino News Network is done though.
Well, we might bring that back to something else, right? It's another experience.
What?
All right, what did you bring you didn't need? You getting it
I'm
out?
apologizing to the stuffed animal, but I didn't use it once.
You'd even take him out?
It was she is too small, and I was afraid that I would like drop her and forget her. So I didn't use that, but I did. One thing that I do think that was very worthwhile was my headphones.
Your headphones? All right, so I brought a windbreaker, which was doubling kind of as a rain jacket, and I didn't like it before I brought it, and it made me uncomfortable and sweaty inside, and I just don't bring anything that you're already not comfortable with, because I got rid of that right away. Something that I wish I would have brought that I didn't So I wish I would have brought, oh, Avalon luckily had this, so I wore this the whole time. I kind of wish I would have brought a sleeping bag or something heavier than a sleep sack because we were advised not to, and it was really cold a lot of the evenings, and especially the places that didn't have blankets and pillows. I froze, as well as I wish I would have brought a second pair of shoes, like maybe some sandals or Merrells to switch out with my hiking shoes when I got blisters. How about you? What do you wish you didn't bring, and what do you wish you would have brought?
I wish I could have brought a sleeping bag.
I wish I brought a sleeping bag too.
These weren't really useful.
So you
I
wish you would
didn't
have
take
brought.
them out at all on the trip.
Basically, don't bring anything for recreation.
I wish I would have brought like Tivas,
Yeah.
What are
you-
Tivas?
like just like
Hiking
flip-flop
sandals,
type.
basically.
Yeah, and then I wish I would have left behind all the hard drives that I brought.
See, I
had the great
told
idea
you.
that I was gonna sort of bring back the Wayback Machine and refer to all the stuff when the kids were young, but that never happened.
No, it was
No.
hard enough to hike
It was hard enough to hide.
and eat and shower and then work that adding extra stuff was just crazy. Would you do the Camino Frances again?
The last 5 days, maybe, but I don't think I want to do another Camino ever again.
Ever?
Not for at least a decade.
Well,
Good, because they're called something else in other countries.
That's
So
not funny.
well, my favorite part about the whole Camino walk was that when I didn't have to look at signs and I could just walk, and the only part that I thought was like that was the part right after Christine.
So would you do it all over again?
No.
I would not do the Camino Frances again, not because I didn't like it. I thought it's definitely for me and one of my top 5 experiences I've had in my life. But I don't like to repeat things, and there's so many Caminos and so many hiking trails around the world. I know I've got the bug now, but I want to do some others now.
I would do it again.
You would do the same one again?
Oh, why not?
All right.
It was nice. I would stop at places that we didn't stop at last time. I mean, there's so many places you can stop along the way that
Yeah.
we did not stop at. I would definitely not record it, and I would see more of the city more.
And also not always stopping in the cities, maybe stopping a little before, a little after, because you get those more intimate experiences.
Yep.
After is better.
In smaller. All right, how did people treat you guys as kids on the trail?
No different from any adult, I think.
Yeah.
They treated me like a real kid because Avalon's not an adult anymore.
Largo got a lot of candy
Me
on
and
the
Mark
trail.
anymore.
So that was honestly so cute. This guy, basically when we walked off, that big handful of candy that he gave, plus these juices, and we took a banana and 2 power bars, we were ready to give a donation, and we did. But he was like, no, it's yours free. Now, I don't know if that's like a hook. I don't think so. I think it was honestly just like saying, wow, it's so cool traveling with kids. And the cool part,
You mean kid?
he only gave Largo candy because he already thought that Avalon was all grown up and was not in the candy sort of joyful mode.
I'm all for growing up and stuff, but seriously, if it means no more candy, no way.
I know.
Forfeit. Bye.
Well, this is part of the Camino Avalon, determining what you're going to be like as an adult. This is your journey.
How about not being an adult in the first place?
Well, you can't avoid that. Time waits for nobody.
Largo did get a lot of candy on the trail. I think people treated the kids fantastic. They were treated as equals. They were encouraged on the days that they were tired, which was a lot in the beginning, but not many at the end.
You're a certain type of person to come on the Camino, and I think that certain type of person is not someone who's mean to kids.
Yeah, I would agree. Everyone was really kind to the kids. Did we walk every kilometer? Did we take the bus or the train or something?
We walked extra kilometers.
We probably did.
So for all the videos, we're like always sort of shooting ourselves going past the camera and everything else. Well, a lot of them we had to go backwards for.
So basically, wait, I want to tell about this.
We got, like,
this
bonus
is the
miles.
road. Dad is usually behind, so we're like, wait, stop, come back, we gotta get this video. So Dad puts his camera down. We're up here, we walk back.
Okay, let's walk.
You know there's going to be a lot of clips. Let's just walk.
That's good. Thank you.
Spoiler alert, those ones with our feet were staged.
Oh my god.
Well, there's Camino cameras everywhere.
Right,
we just
right.
access the network.
All right, so we walked it all, yeah. And you know what? Some people say it's cheating if you don't walk at all. You do your own Camino your own way. But our choice was we were not taking any transportation.
And we did not take a horse or carriage or anything like that.
We wanted to.
That would have been fun.
That we wanted to.
Fun.
We were tempted. Did you go to the bathroom in the woods?
No.
I went like 5 times.
Yeah, well,
Largo?
you guys are boys. It's easier
Did you go?
for you.
Yes. 5 times. You guys went 5 times a day.
No
day.
kidding.
I went quite a few times. There's bathrooms within every couple of hours, but sometimes you can't make it between them. So I did go outside several times.
Another tip for people hiking the Camino: even if you don't feel like you have to go, you have to go. So at every town you stop at, go to the bathroom.
Can you tell Avalon didn't want to go to the bathroom outside?
I made sure I didn't. I came prepared.
How much did our packs weigh?
I don't know.
Yours was 7.5
kilos.
7 kilos. Mine was 11 kilos. How was yours?
Mine was 10 kilometers.
10 kilometers? How much was yours?
Mine was 20.5 kilos, and if we factor in the camera, I was also cradling the entire time.
And your clothing and...
Well, whatever. I figured I was carrying like 21 kilos worth of stuff every moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are the Camino man. I didn't see anyone with
I
heavier
saw
packs
some
than
people
you.
with bigger packs.
You did?
Yeah. I don't know if they were that heavier stuff inside me.
All right. What will you miss the most about the Camino?
Ice creams. Daily ice creams.
That's it.
Daily? They were
daily
like
ice creams
3
in
times
Town.
daily.
Okay. We have our proposition.
What's your proposition?
We'd like to take a half-an-hour break, get 3 ice creams, a soda.
No, our agreement was 2.
2 ice creams, a soda, and we get a movie tonight. Whatever,
gosh.
whatever movie we want, and then we'll go on.
Wow, you drive a hard bargain, you two. Will, what will you miss?
Hourly ice creams.
I'll miss you guys, sort of all of us walking together and having these great conversations.
Oh my God.
I do. You know what I'm going to say? I mean, I miss. Okay, I'll miss walking. I'll miss the conversations. I'll miss the people. I mean, it's no, I won't miss that. Welcome to day 1 of our Camino adventure. Today,
hour 1.
hour 1. First
And
15
we've
minutes.
stopped for coffee, croissants, to change our coats several times, and I think now we're going to stop to put on our ponchos, right?
Kind of. So this is a typical breakfast that we get to have on the Camino. This is tostada, and Avalon's having it with what, fried egg and bacon.
Thought I was losing who I call myself today in this world of illusions. Didn't dare to sing my name. That was when you came along. And I don't know where I would be or where I'll go if you weren't standing next to me. Your arms have carried me for miles. Here's where I belong.
Largo, you're flinching like it's... I gotta have the cameraman. Get daddy! Get daddy!
That can be unfair. I just couldn't handle it. Still smell the bitter taste of misery and unfaith. I just need to love you like I do.
Look, just keep looking down, and you'll be all right. 1 foot in front of the other, and the bugs can't bother you.
Oh, where I'll go if you weren't standing next to me. Your arms have carried me for miles. Here's where
Alright, so you guys are brothers hiking this. How old are you guys?
20, 18,
20 and 18. And you're going the whole way.
all the way.
And how long do you think it's going to take you?
31 days is the goal.
And you must really like each other if you're traveling together.
I guess.
Remembering a feel, I can't deny it. Just wanna hide it and let it go away. But you have shown me that I can be free and face the world again. And I don't know where I would be or where I'll go if If you weren't standing next to me.
This is all day hiking. I don't know how many times in your life you're gonna hike like this. This backpack right here, I need to weigh it because I've got way too much stuff.
If you weren't standing next to me, your arms have carried me for miles. Here's where I belong.
I think we should contemplate life right now. Let's talk about something really interesting.
Like, what would it be like to have an umbrella?
What would it be like to have a sunny, really hot sunny day? Remember we had that for a couple hours one day. That was really nice. I remember I had to put sunblock on. Do you remember that hour, Will?
That was so nice.
Here.
Just like that.
Just like that, only 40-ish days.
Only 40-ish, almost 40 days.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
You did it!
Congratulations. Thank you guys.
What are you looking forward to most from coming off the Camino and going back to your other?
Having our own bed, having comforters, having nice pillows, having stuffies, having...
Dumping the poop?
We live in an RV park.
Seriously, dumping the poop seems like nothing after this. I am so excited.
That was our goal.
That's not funny. I am so excited for my soundproof headphones. I don't know why I miss them so badly.
Was it noisy hiking?
I don't know. I just miss them. My bed. I miss having a comforter. My pillow so much.
Yeah.
Today I was thinking, oh my God, there's this one book I want to read, and I own 2 of them in the RV, but I don't have any of them on Kindle. So I was like, I miss my books.
What do you mean?
I miss sunshine. I miss sunshine.
I miss sunshine.
What do you miss, Will?
I miss having more selection for food.
No, me too.
It's gonna be so nice having sort of our fridge
Options.
I miss having a fridge
and a
being able to
little
just get up
cubby
and go
with like
grab it.
food that
No,
we can
Will and
make our own
I
food.
really miss yogurt and granola.
Oh my
And
gosh.
we miss juicing.
I miss
It's
the
not. I mean,
juicer.
you're listening to this going, God, they miss so much. We really did love the experience, but there are things you miss. All right, and the last question: one piece of advice you would give to people that are gonna be doing.
Pack light,
given them
pack
like 2
only,
pieces of them already.
pack only the essentials.
That's a great piece of advice.
Pack light. Don't bring anything like we have a deck of cards, and we also have a second deck of cards with like trivia on them, and we didn't use them once.
You didn't. I'm surprised you guys didn't. There were so many other things to
I
do.
didn't use my stuffed
Your piece
animal.
of advice?
Pack light.
Go for your own reasons, but don't judge other people's reasons.
I was
doing the way.
just gonna say to keep an open mind. This originally started out as solely a religious pilgrimage. It still is to an extent, but there are many other reasons people are doing it, and I think it's great that we support whatever those reasons are and keep an open mind. I think this is a great way to travel and learn, because you're exposed to people from all over the world from different backgrounds, and you may meet someone and maybe reduce some prejudice or racism or stereotypes that you had against a certain culture. So I think it is a fantastic experience. I highly recommend it.
I have one more piece of advice.
Yes.
Take care of your feet.
Take care of your feet.
Okay, so with that, I think we have
I'm gonna cry.
I have one more
expunged.
thing to say.
Oh, Largo's one more thing to say.
If your feet hurt too much, just cut them off.
That's a great
All right,
idea.
all right.
It's a terrible idea.
All right, so with that, I think we are done. I hope you enjoyed our Camino experience. This is our last, I guess, installment of this
Yeah.
Camino.
What
on
should we do
camera,
next?
on tape. Next is we're going back to the RV.
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
back to
go.
the RV,
So excited.
and we're heading to the UK, and then
I can't wait.
But for the next couple days, today being the 23rd of July, We're not going to turn on this camera for a long time.
Yeah, we're gonna take
a little break.
We're gonna take a couple weeks break, but you guys won't notice because
by the time you get this
by the
vlog,
time
we'll
you
keep going.
right, by the time you get to watching this one in the series, we will have taken our break and have some new ones for you guys to watch.
Yep. So thanks for watching, and make sure you hop on board the WorldTowning train or Camino or whatever it is.
We got a lot more coming for you guys.
All right, guys. We are now entering into French soil, and we have our last leg of our journey, finally. It started on Sunday, and it's now Tuesday. And we are hours, maybe like 2-3 hours away from being back in Lemonade. Back to normal life in a 21.5-foot RV.
Woke up at the break of dawn, empty hotel room. Just had to get up, get dressed, get out, and get behind the wheel again. I gotta see your face, I miss you, I miss you. Got a long way left, but I'm gonna make it back.
Hi, Lemonade, we're home. We got there.
Lemonade!
Oh my gosh. How many days has it been altogether?
I don't know. She looks great.
I think it's been like 50 days since we left. Maybe longer. I think it's like 52 days. And she only looks like 2 days older. It's amazing how that works out.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be weird to get in her.
It's gonna... Oh my gosh. Back home? Back home?
Yeah.
What's the first thing you grab?
Soundproof headphones.
Why? The Camino is not quiet enough for you?
I miss them.
Largo, how's home? You're asleep already?
Home's good. You guys all over. Oh yeah. I want you to stop that.
No, can we do it?
No, I
Because Avalon's happy. There is the train station, and we're gonna get on a train. We hope so we can get back to Lemonade and get sunshine
Stop that.
and eat some good French food.
You're embarrassing me.